We appreciate you attending our tiny house presentation and invite you to use the QR code to access the Padlet link to ask any questions you may have and share ideas during our presentation. Welcome to our exciting tiny house ready-made unit. Our Burke County Public School AIG STEAM IC educators have prepared this in-depth unit for you to use both synchronously and asynchronously to accommodate your teaching environment. When we moved to remote learning last spring, we had to creatively find new ways to offer enrichment and support our gifted students in a remote setting. So we found that by incorporating more PBL opportunities for our students, we could achieve this goal while also providing choice and collaboration, also improving their critical thinking skills and fostering the real-world problem-solving world. Our main focus with all of our units is to prioritize the student's process as much as the end product. Meet Colby. To give you an understanding of why we are passionate about this project, take a look at him.
Hi, I'm Colby Bradford. This is my tiny house. We can see that it's on wheels. Here's our stairs, and here's our rails. And here's our tankless water heater. And here's our solar batteries where we store up all the solar energy from the solar panels. And here's our extra wood for our wood stove. And we have these little green boxes here where we grow fruit and all that stuff. And on the back you can see where we've got our solar panels. And we have windows in the top here for natural light. Here's our bathroom. You can see it. We have a shower and toilet and a sink back here. Here's our stackable washer and dryer. We have some towels for the bathroom too. Here's the dad's bedroom. He also has some little clothes for his closet. Here's the son's bedroom. He has a bed right here, and his closet right here. It also has some clothes in it. Here's our wood stove. And here's our kitchen. Here is our countertop. Here's some cabinets. Another cabinet down here. A little fridge too. We have a sink and a stovetop with 4 eyes. And we have some little accessories here. Here's the couch and the table. There's the wood for the wood stove. And we have some little stools for the father and son can eat. Thank you, and that is my tiny home.
As you can see, it is evident that Colby shows self-confidence, understands the related vocabulary, he's concerned with his clients' needs, and he creatively uses his materials. Definitely, Colby understands how to be eco-friendly.
When launching our Tiny House Challenge, we decided to give students as much consistency as possible. To do this, we created one published slide per week that has everything the students would need for that week's challenge. We also included a help shelf system that would follow them week to week. Take a look at this help shelf. It is a drawer system with links that will help students as they navigate through each challenge. Feel free to click around later on to see for yourself. The intro video link contains a fun video to help pull students in, getting them excited about building a tiny home. The research link provides students the opportunity to dig deep into the popular features of a tiny home, as well as explore the pros and cons of tiny home living. The planning guide, calendar, and weekly reminder links help students stay on track. The weekly reminder published slide is updated each week. Therefore, it is a great place for students to check in or catch up. The badge information link contains badge tracker information where students can enter their code and check on the status of the badges they have earned for completed challenges. One of my favorite drawers is the theater link. Each week we featured a special video that goes along with the week's challenge. For this first week, we placed a biography, some pictures, and a video from an interview we did of a local expert in our hometown. The students love this. I would encourage you to find a local expert near you. To make it easy for students, we also placed a must-have amazing checklist behind the badge icon. This week's badge is the Quizlet badge. When students click on this badge, they are brought to a list that tells them what they must complete to receive the badge. These are the must-haves, as well as opportunities to show us more, the amazings. Since the challenges are sent out asynchronously, we also attach a Loom video to the corner of each classroom to help students understand the process. Students can play and replay the Looms of the teacher's step-by-step instructions as many times as needed. During our first week, we decided to focus on vocabulary and research. During our live Zoom session the following week, we played a Quizlet Live competition. Students who participated earned their first badge, the Quizlet badge. The second week's challenge was our Client Proposal Challenge. This week, students read over 4 different client wish lists and created a proposal for the client they selected. They did this by submitting a Google form, which made it easy for us to track each student's responses and award badges accordingly. The Client Proposal Challenge not only provided choice, but also authenticity, as students truly took on the challenge of meeting client expectations. Again, consistency is key. Everything the student needs for this challenge is on this slide. You can also see the help desk, badge icon, and Loom video system traveled with us to our second challenge. Students would only need to click on the badge to obtain the must-have and amazing checklist to learn how to earn their Client Proposal badge. If they need more assistance, they are encouraged to watch the Loom video provided.
During this portion, we asked students to create a paper or digital floor plan that met their clients' needs. The activities for this section include watching an instructional video, exploring common symbols on a floor plan, practicing how to read a floor plan, and then looking through digital and paper resources and examples. This is a strong math section, and it involves things like measurement, area, spatial reasoning, and scale. So please note that some of your younger elementary students may need a little bit of extra direction and instruction when scaling up and down, particularly when they transition from the floor plan to building the actual model. But overall, the floor plan activities provided a healthy challenge, and I think our students enjoyed it, and overall were very successful.
The eco-friendly tiny home build challenges the students to incorporate 7 different areas while making their plan, which includes solar, upcycling, insulation recycling, energy heat sources, natural light options, Hobbit Earth homes, and outdoor-indoor combo with sustainable gardens. While maintaining a budget, the students will explore the eco-friendly videos, illustrations, models, and articles, and then they incorporate suggested ideas along with their own creativity and ingenuity to build a tiny home that meets the need of their client. Go Green is a hot topic right now, and the students really will get into this.
The main goal of Week 5, the Cost-Effective Challenge, was for students to take client needs and budget, the floor plan measurements, and eco-friendly design into consideration when selecting and purchasing the materials for the build. Students made estimates on building materials and special features while creatively finding ways to stay on budget and minimize waste. The budget tracker sheet helps students calculate materials and special features for the build. To receive badge credit, students completed the tiny house estimate form in Google in order to share their anticipated cost and related budget information with teachers. In the last 2 weeks of the challenge, students were finally able to build their tiny house models. We also encourage students to use any extra time to catch up with any unfinished badge activities. Students had a variety of options to share their final build. They could share on Zoom with the group, they could create a tour video to share, or create a real estate listing using a template we created. Students were also given creative choice, so if they had a different idea to share their tiny house, they were encouraged to do so. These videos showcase additional student work that you can check out later. These videos were also used to share student work with principals and teachers at their respective schools. This last document is a picture that will take you to a comprehensive form with information that you will need to create your own tiny house challenge. This document combines the 6 tiny house challenges onto one document for easy reference and could be adapted for student viewing as well. It currently includes additional teacher resources that you will need to plan and prepare a tiny house challenge for your students.
Here's our materials list that we shared with students. They could use these at home if they wanted to reuse them. They could also request a kit from us or buy them from the store, and we also let students trade out for items as long as they compensated it for on their budget. And here is our contact information. You are welcome to email us anytime, and we will help you. We know this is a quick, short presentation, and so email away if you need more additional information. And thank you for attending.